Yes, children. We are given that ABCD is a general quadrilateral. General quadrilateral means it is neither a square, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezium, anything. We are just given ABCD as a as a general quadrilateral. Then we are given that P, Q, R, S. These are respectively the midpoints. These are respectively the midpoints of AB, BC, CD, and D. All right. We have got to prove these following three things. Okay. One thing better I want to tell you. In a question of quadrilateral, whenever you are given that midpoints are given of any of the sides, assume that we are going to make use of midpoint theorem. For sure. It is a big hint I am giving you while taking care of quadrilateral questions. If you are given midpoints of the sides, that means for sure we are going to make use of midpoint theorem. All right. Now tell me one thing. Midpoint theorem is applicable in which kind of figure? किस type के figure में midpoint theorem is applicable in which figure? Triangle. So in quadrilateral directly we cannot go for midpoint theorem. But children, do we know that any quadrilateral, if we join a diagonal, can be divided into two triangles?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So here in the question we are given that AC is joined.
Diagonal.
Angelina, turn on your video, turn on video, and others also. Yes. So we are given AC is a diagonal. So this AC, does it divide quadrilateral in two parts?
Yes, ma'am.
Does
Yes, ma'am.
AC divide quadrilateral in two parts? Yes. So one triangle. Which triangle, beta?
ADC.
ADC.
And other one is triangle.
ABC.
ABC.
You can also use different colors to demarcate. All right.
A is common.
In triangle ADC, can we apply midpoint theorem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So if we apply midpoint theorem, let me hide this green portion. Let me just hide this green portion. इसको मैं छुपा देती हूँ. So in this triangle ABC, S and R are what?
Midpoints.
Midpoints.
So by midpoint theorem, what is the conclusion?
Ma'am, that
AC will be
That
parallel
is
to
parallel to
SR
AC
and
and SR is
half
equal.
of
SR is parallel to AC
Yes, AC
ma'am.
is equal to SR.
and is also equal to half of AC. Is it what we are supposed to prove in part 1?
yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So will it be done easily?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Part 1 is done. Part 2, we need to show that this PQ and SR are equal. Now PQ is a part of this green triangle.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
PQ is a part of this green triangle. Let me just hide it. Again, beta P and Q are the midpoints.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And Q are the midpoints. By midpoint theorem, what do we get? That PQ is equal to
Half of
Half
AC.
of AC.
Of AC.
and also parallel to.
Parallel to AC.
And parallel to AC.
So PQ is parallel to. This is in which triangle? This is in
ABC.
triangle
ABC.
ABC.
ADC. We must mention which triangle we are applying midpoint theorem in. We must mention the triangle. Okay. Up from 1 and 2, if I call it 1 and I call this as 2, what is the conclusion from 1 and 2, children?
That
That
SR is
PQRS is
parallel.
a parallel.
SR is parallel to PQ.
Does it mean that PQ is parallel to SR?
Yes,
SR
ma'am.
is
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
it is parallel to PQ. So that means in turn SR and PQ are parallel.
Yes,
Leave it
ma'am.
at
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
SR is half of AC. PQ also half of AC. So what is the conclusion?
Ma'am,
That
that
both
both
are equal.
are equal.
Yes,
Both are
Equal.
equal.
Is it what we need to prove in second part?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes. Next we need to prove that PQRS is a parallelogram. अब आप मुझे एक चीज बताइए. In this quadrilateral PQRS, let me just rub it off. For the time being, let me just rub off everything else. In this quadrilateral PQSR, do I have PQ parallel SR?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Do I have PQ equal SR?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite side is equal as well as parallel. What does it become?
It's called a parallelogram.
Parallelogram.
The parallelogram.
Done?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you clear, children?
Yes,
Easy
ma'am.
question.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me
Yes,
one thing.
ma'am.
Tell me one thing. What should be your take-in from here? What are you going to take in from this question? One general result, if anybody can tell me, I will be very happy. What do you understand? We were given a quadrilateral ABCD, and then we were given 4 midpoints. What figure we are getting by joining the midpoints? Can you tell me first?
Ma'am, parallelogram.
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 So this is a general property that should remain with you, that if you join midpoints, all the 4 midpoints of the given quadrilateral, then the quadrilateral formed by joining these midpoints is going to be a
Parallelogram.
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 always. The quadrilateral formed by joining midpoints of any other quadrilateral is always a parallelogram. Though ABCD was a general quadrilateral, वो कोई special quadrilateral नहीं था बेटा. But the one obtained by joining midpoint is going to be a parallelogram. Are you with me?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.